Hello, I'm Dennis Cometti. You're here, I'm here, and now it's time for Saturday afternoon football. With me in the box is Richmond Titan Matthew Richardson.
Happy to be here today, Den. Can't wait for this one to start.
A practice match on the bill today as these two sides test each other out. The Eagles run on. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelt correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man to ask. Banners ready for the players. Umpire tosses the coin. West Coast winning the toss. I can't wait for this encounter to begin, and I think the crowd would agree with me too. They're on the edge of their seats. My favourite time of the day, the first bounce.
My thoughts before a big game were usually pretty simple. I'd tell myself to stick to your game and you'll win.
The ball spills to Pendlebury, gives it to the running man. Reed kicks. An easy grab for Fasola. 50 metres out, puts boot to ball. And the mark will be paid. 40 metres from home. Elliott going for number one. Elliott with a great kick. He's kicked the first goal. I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. He acknowledges the crowd. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Big thump from Grundy. Scoops up the bouncing ball. It's in the air. That was a huge kick. Malcolm Blight would be happy with that one. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. Pendlebury loves that. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Lysette really gets onto this one. She made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands.
He taps it. Goldsack slams the ball to his boot. Gives it to the running man. Shuey takes a shot. Shuey, he has sunk that from a long way out.
There's one for the time capsule. Very happy with that kick. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Here's the bounce. Lysette decisively. Goldsack butts. He's got the football now. Short handball from Adams. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato. Quickly disposed of by Eo and marked by Hoskin Elliott.
Hoskin Elliott has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. He kicks the ball. Elliott with good strong hands.
40 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from. That's got to hurt it. Just missed. Collingwood by 7 points. I would have expected him to nail that. He may just play onto himself here. The options are few and far between at the moment. He's a long kick. McGovern taps it. Rioli taps it. Pendlebury lets fly with a shot at goal. Guided by Fasola. Dio is able to grab it on the half volley. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Quick hands find the running player. Schofield aims for his man on the ground. Reid taking a chance at goal. Collingwood with a healthy gap on the scoreboard, leading West Coast 19-6.
Reid has the ability, I think, to be a 20 to 30 a goal season player.
Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. He loves it. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Tapped by Vardy. Sheed has the ball. Dowling gets a nice bump from Goldsack off the ground. His first possession. Going for goal number 1. Sheed just manages to sink it. West Coast trailing by less than 2 goals. They're still in this. And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. He's happy with that effort, and so he should be. All is in readiness. Good bounce. Done without a touch. The clearance by Vardy. She made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Tackle, but gets the handball off. Rioli gets the ball. Dowling onto the ball. Lecrae picks up the bouncing ball. The handballs are guided by Howe. Maynard with the football. Kennedy dishes it off by hand. Howe chips it to the pocket. Good mark by Crisp.
Crisp, he's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. He gets in under pressure. He gets boot to the ball. He claims the ball. Done. Puts his boot on it. Phillips, just the better man in that contest. He boots it. He gets the upper hand.
Duggan keeping calm, and he kicks the ball out of the 50.
He gets boot to the ball. Shuey with the mark.
Picture perfect drop punt. Nice hands. Adams with the kick. Pendlebury marks.
It's clear that Collingwood have been practicing their marks during the week. They've racked up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. He grabs it. He slams that on the boot. The mark will be paid. Puts boot to ball. He drops the mark.
Batted down nicely by Adams. Cripps kicks it just in time. Goldsack enjoying a height advantage. Kicks. He wins the contest. The siren sounds, and that's the end of the opening term. The scores: the Magpies 19 to West Coast 12.
Collingwood have to perform at a consistently higher level than others. That's the mark of a true professional. And when the upper hand is yours, you may have the ability to win with the dignity that you absorbed the loss.
Grundy is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Lysette. Takes possession. Has it now. Dowling gets the hand pass. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Has it now. Penetrating hand pass. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Superb handball. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Jams it on the boot now. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster.
Sheed, he's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. He kicks the ball. He wins the contested mark. He slams that on the boot. He takes the contested mark. He boots it. Cripps with great hands.
50 metres out. Cripps with a kick at goal. Cripps just gets it through. West Coast is down by less than a kick.
Cripps can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match.
Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. Celebration time after that one for Cripps. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce is straight up and down. First hand's important. McGovern sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Moves it quickly by hand. The ball picked up. He gets another possession. Nice hands. Going for goal number 1. An important kick for the lead. He grabbed nothing but air, jumping at shadows. Howe did not ease up. Kennedy did well then. The Eagles have scored the last 3 goals. On top is West Coast.
Kennedy has some great leadership skills, and leadership is about getting other players involved and being able to take it as well as dishing it out. The only way you're going to get respect from your teammates.
Lucky we had that goal recorded because it was first rate. His face says it all. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Vardy directs it down. Pendlebury with the ball. Adams hand passes the ball to the runner going past. Fasoli soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses. Takes it well. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. Elliott to put his team in front. Nice kick. Collingwood take the lead.
Elliott is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon.
And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. He's enjoying that goal, and why not? Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Vardy really gets onto this one. The ball mopped up. Nice interception. Tackle, but gets the handball off. Broomhead taps it. Has it now. Gets some power behind that one. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark.
Maston can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Ryan slams the ball to his boot. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up.
A chance right here to wrest back the lead. Darling slammed it right into the post for a behind. The scores are all tied up. We've got deadlock. It's not the score he was looking for. There could be a short option here. Takes it well. Kicks. Marked by Golsack. Golsack sends one up towards the wing. Vardy wins the marking contest. A lovely drop punt. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
Goldsack told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. Hutchings puts his boot on it. He takes the contested mark. Puts boot to ball. Strong mark there.
He kicks it. Take a bow, son. Take a bow. You have been immense. Hutchings getting his first right there.
Hutchings is just a real slippery customer if you give him any space.
And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. He's happy with that effort, and so he should be. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Grundy hits it. Lucky bounce collected. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Treloar. That tackle clearly above the shoulders. Heads up the corridor. Adams takes it well. Sends the Sharon on its way. To Gary in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. And the mark will be paid. A chance to even the scores right here. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. I don't believe it, I don't believe it. That's his third. He's doing his job out there. The quarter ends and the scores are all tied up at 31. For the third term.
Champions keep playing until they get it right.
The umpire to ball it up. Grundy with the tap. Shuey clearly doesn't get enough attention. Cripps lays it off to the running man. Gets boot to leather. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Kennedy shoots. Pinpoint accuracy from Kennedy. That's his second. West Coast with a marginal 1-goal lead. Replays are great when you can see how talented these guys are at conjuring something out of nothing. He acknowledges the crowd. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Good fist. Able to grab it on the half volley. Lysette with the football. Treloar slams it on the boot. Marked by Sidebottom. Sends it on its way. Takes it well. Strong mark.
Hoskin Elliott. It's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. Sending it on its way. Sidebottom with a strong mark. He slams that on the boot, lining it up with the goal now.
Kicks it across the ground. Great ground. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. Broomhead can level the scores with this one. Spilled by Schofield. Unfortunately, placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Elliott can even the scores with this kick. Goal for goal now.
Elliott, he's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often.
Oh, he'll be loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. You can see it on his face. He's happy with that effort. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Grundy gets onto the ball. The ball in the hands of Broomhead. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Sidebottom with the running catch. Pendlebury has caught him for holding the ball. Puts boot to ball. He couldn't hang on. Treloar has played a shocker. He's like a long jumper who can't reach the sand. He kicks the ball out of congestion. Wins the hard ball. Kicked by DeGoey. Great grab.
McGovern has some potential, and he'll really be able to unlock that potential if he has some continuous effort. Adams slams the ball to his boot. Passes by hand. He gets boot to the ball. Redden takes the mark uncontested. He kicks the ball. Jeddah with good strong hands.
Kicked in a flurry. The mark is taken by Marston.
He slams that on the boot. Ryan marks it.
He'll need a long-range boomer from here. Puts boot to ball. Nice work from Darling. 25 metres out. Darling thumps the ball for goal. The Eagles add one to their tally. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. He loves it. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Grundy punches. McGovern there to mop it up.
McGovern is just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. He gets a fist to it. Darling knocks it down. He lays off the pass. He gets boot to the ball. The mark will be paid. Pendlebury kicks the ball. Side bottom takes the mark. He gets boot to the ball. That's a mark.
Choose to kick it. Taken by McGovern. Slams it on the boot. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Works it across the ground. Vardy takes it well. Vardy feeds it wide. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Choose to kick it. Adams taps. Kennedy handballs it to the open paddock. The bouncing ball is controlled. An easy interception for Smith. Controlled by Broomhead. Jeddick racking up the possessions. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Treloar with the football. Interception. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Broomhead takes a low stab kick. There's the siren for the end of the third quarter. The scores at the Eagles 43 to the Magpies 37.
If West Coast can maintain their structures and continue playing on their terms, then this game is a foregone conclusion. So it's just about
time break as we enter this, the fourth term.
The game isn't over till it's over.
Grundy throws the ball. Free kick. Bumps the pigskin. Wells takes the mark. He hand passes the ball. Grundy replies back. Wells aims for his man on the ground. He gains possession. The bouncing ball is controlled. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. Goal for goal now. He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. Reed knows that was something special. The ruckmen steel themselves before the bounce. Here we go. Grundy punches. McGovern picks up the loose ball. Pressure didn't faze him. Kicks as cool as the other side of the pillar. Yeo with the mighty fist. Oscar Elliott with the tap. De Goey with the mighty fist. Yeo throws it clear as day. De Goey getting into position for the kick. 65 metres out. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. 50 metres from home. Elliott whacks one on the boot for goal. The ball picked up. Schofield gets the ball. He gets his hands on the footy. Schofield kicks it. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Goes short with a hand pass. Jeddick again, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
De Goey setting his sights on the goals. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. This will certainly test him from this distance. Almost a mark, but it bounces off his chest. Chalk up a goal for Collingwood. That's 2 in a row for Collingwood. A 1-goal advantage for Collingwood. The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. De Goey with the goal, and he runs back into position. All is in readiness. Bounce goes the ball. Clean tap out of the ruck. Phillips controls. McGovern with the kick. Takes it well. Marston boots it. Shuey has it.
Shuey is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. LeCras boots it. Grundy, just the better man in that contest. He puts power behind that kick. Side bottom marks the ball. He slams that on the boot. He gets it under pressure.
A low stabbing kick. Drops the mark and McCrummers are waiting. Very quiet by his standards. Elliott decisively. Elliott with the mighty fist. Deft touch from Pern. Tapped by Moore. The Rass with the mighty fist. McGovern bumped off the ball. Fasola going for number 1. Collingwood leading 2 goals the difference. There's one for the time capsule. Smiles all round. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Lysette decisively. Redden passes. He runs into the goal. He holds his breath. Dowling scoring from a long bomb. That's two now. He's playing well.
Done. On his wrong foot isn't his preferred option, but he's still competent enough off that foot.
He'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. You can see it on his face. He's happy with that effort. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Lysette decisively. Handballs from the tackle. Handballs to the running man. Adams with a short hand pass. Lysette boots it. Marston claims it. Puts boot to ball. Shuey claims it.
Shuey can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Ryan with the kick. Darling with great hands. He kicks the ball. Howe gets the upper hand.
Howe kicks hard along the boundary line. Dunn having no trouble taking that one. Jams it on the boot now. Great grab. Gets the ball on the boot. Darling. Deft touch from Darling. The ball goes over the line. We'll have a throw in. The ball is in the air. Big leap. Dunn collects. Slips the handball to Adams. He's running hot, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
Hands like dinner plates. Looks like he panicked there, and the mark will be paid. Kicks beyond the wing. Pendlebury presents and takes the mark. Kicks beyond the wing. The mark by side bottom. Talk about a close game. What a result. Richo, any last-minute thoughts?
They're knocking on the door, and if they continue to play footy like that, the wins will come shortly. They're unlucky not to get the chocolates in this match.
You always have that unique perspective on things, Richo.